Your lies show an unacceptable lack of respect.
I'm not lying.
Your heart beats louder than a taiko drum. Why do you want to move up the date?
After Monarch's defeat, we are left guessing about Tomoe's fate and what she would do next. After Ladybug let her walk for her crimes, and despite her having assisted a supervillain, she had a second chance at living a normal life. Unfortunately, the 6th season has confirmed that Tomoe's a long way from redemption, and she continues to work with Lila. Not only that, but she's trying to regain control over Kagami, and she's working with a secret organization. There are so many moving parts when it comes to Tomoe's character, including everything we don't know about her. She's keeping tons of information and secrets close to her chest, and I want to know what they are. In today's video, I'll speculate on some of Tomoe Tsurugi's trove of secrets.
All of our plans are falling apart. You were supposed to control your son, Gabriel.
And you, your daughter.
My daughter is so perfect, she doesn't need me to control her.
Number 1. The Kingdom Connection. When the Kingdom first debuted in El Toro de Piedra, fans speculated that Tomoe was a part of the organization when one of its members, the Machine, stepped in to take over the retrieval of Ladybug and Cat Noir's miraculouses. They also received Natalie as their new assistant, which made it seem like they were picking up right where Gabriel left off, even though they lacked the butterfly miraculous. Fans were later proven correct, and that's no surprise. Tomoe knew that Gabriel was a supervillain from the beginning, and that was information that only his fellow Kingdom members were aware of. Of course, we still don't know much about the Kingdom or what their main goal is. Gabriel and Tomoe shared an obsession with perfection. In both of their aesthetics, everything had a clean, sleek design. They also hated it when people opposed them and expected their children to follow every command. These restrictive mentalities seem to come from the Kingdom, as they want the miraculouses to create what they refer to as a perfect world. Tomoe knows what this perfect world entails and why she wants to make it in the first place. These are critical secrets for understanding the latest threat in Miraculous Ladybug, and we need to know more.
I don't have one, and it is not important. The only thing that should matter to us is the success of the Perfect World project.
Number 2. The Peacock Miraculous. Felix pretty much confirms that Kagami is also a scent monster throughout the 5th season, but we finally received an official confirmation in one of the more recent episodes. In it, we also get a flashback of Tomoe before she moved to Paris. She receives a call from Gabriel back when he was still Hawkmoth, in which he complains about the heroes and his inability to defeat them. He convinces Tomoe to help him fix the Peacock Miraculous, which is the entire reason she moved to Paris. Apparently, he always planned for Natalie to become Mayura and fight beside him. But she used the miraculous before it was fully repaired, which caused the serious, eventually life-threatening illness she suffered from until Gabriel's wish healed her. Since Tomoe worked with Gabriel on miraculous technology and later used the Peacock Miraculous to create Kagami, she must know more about it than she's letting on. We know that she uses robotic eyes to see, so I'm willing to bet she spent extensive time with the miraculous grimoire, decoding its pages to find the healing spell along with other tips and tricks about the Peacock Miraculous. Any knowledge she has makes her more dangerous, especially because she knows Felix is Argos and has already tried to take his amok once. She will target him again, and who knows what she'll do to his miraculous or Dusu in the process.
If you don't honor your contract, Gabriel, I will make your dream disappear.
Number 3. Hidden Research. Most of Tomoe's research must have focused on the Peacock Miraculous, but I'm sure she took time to read about the other miraculouses and their powers. Why would she ignore the wealth of knowledge at her fingertips when it might help her down the line? I'm sure she is the one who helped Gabriel melt down the original miraculouses and turn them into simple rings, and then later created the Alliance rings with the intention of transferring their magical energy. There's no way she accomplished either of those tasks without learning a thing or two about magic, because an ancient mage created the miraculouses themselves, and the Kwamis are powerful beings. I don't know about you, but I'm horrified by the thought of Tomoe unlocking miraculous secrets that Marinette and Suhan have no idea about. They never specify if Suhan can read the grimoire due to his complete training, but if he can't, then Tomoe has a huge advantage over the heroes. Since Marinette remade the miraculouses, I think we might be safe, but who knows how Tomoe will use her knowledge of the miraculouses in the future. She might have researched Kwami traps, the heroes' weaknesses, or new powers for Lila to unlock.
Just like you tried to do with mine. Don't ever forget again that you owe me everything.
Number 4. Other Sentimonsters. After they introduced the concept of Sentimonsters in the 2nd season, these guys started popping up everywhere. Mayura made them wherever she could, but we also have Adrian, Felix, and Kagami to add to the more permanent roster. There's no telling if the Sentimonster children stopped there either. Gabriel could have handed out the Peacock Miraculous to get in the good graces of others, allowing them to create the perfect obedient heirs in return for favors and help down the line. Why wouldn't he? Before Adrian's birth, Emily left her aristocratic family to be with Gabriel, and the two distanced themselves from their relatives to pursue their passions and travel. Finding the Miraculouses and unlocking their powers changed everything for them. Not only did they finally have a child like they dreamed of, but the Peacock Miraculous might have become a tool that helped them trade invaluable favors, make powerful friends, and become the wealthy family they're known as at the start of the series. If they did use the Peacock Miraculous in this way, there's likely more Sentimonsters loose in the world, and Tomoe may know where they are. Given how Felix and Kagami feel about Sentimonsters and their freedom, this information would be a great manipulation tactic.
You were right, Lila. I checked every box on her friendship test. Marinette doesn't consider me her best friend.
Number 5. Lila's connection. Tomoe having a past connection to Gabriel and the Butterfly Miraculous has a direct link to Lila. In fact, she's the one who sent Lila to steal the Butterfly Miraculous from the Agreste mansion right after Monarch and Bug Noir's fight. I suspect the pair met while Lila worked as a model for the Alliance rings. Tomoe might have told Lila Monarch's identity. Tomoe's not someone who would fall for Lila's deceptions, but I think she would appreciate the hustle. She's someone who also uses lies and manipulations to get her way, and as Kagami pulls away from her, Lila shows the potential to become something greater. In the background of Season 5, Tomoe and Lila may have forged a bond much like mother and daughter. Of course, Kagami has no idea their connection exists, but Lila felt comfortable enough to not only call Tomoe her mother, but also to kiss her cheek. Some fans also theorize that there's a real family connection between the pair, which would only be another secret for Season 6 to reveal.
It must be so hard. But just know that I'll always be here for you.
Number 6. Kagami's father. Unlike the other Sentimonster children, Kagami doesn't mention a father figure in her life. She has other family members, as the Tsurugis come from a long line of swordswomen, but there's no reference to a secondary parent. Of course, that doesn't mean that Kagami doesn't have a biological father somewhere in Japan. I doubt that Tomoe told her family about the Peacock Miraculous or how she conceived Kagami, so everyone will assume she had a fleeting romance. Tomoe tells Gabriel that she has gone her entire life being disappointed by men. That disappointment went so far that her terms for helping him required Adrian to become Kagami's arranged partner. With his amok, Adrian became a partner that Tomoe could manipulate for her daughter, ensuring that he never hurt Kagami or brought shame to their family. That's some severe extremes to go to for the sake of her daughter's love life, and it tells me Tomoe's experienced real heartbreak before. It's likely that whoever Kagami's absent father is, or whoever the man was that left Tomoe wanting for a family, is the culprit of Tomoe's hurt feelings.
Doesn't take away from her suffering. I just wish she could feel more at ease when she's with me. Otherwise, one day it'll be too late and she'll give up.
On one hand, I want to know more about Tomoe and her past. On the other hand, the mystery surrounding her character only makes her more compelling. Aside from Lila, she's the most formidable villain that the Miraculous have ever faced, and most of them don't know the danger she poses. I still can't believe that Ladybug let her go after everything she did to help Gabriel, and it's definitely going to have serious consequences. Tomoe has so much experience and knowledge at her disposal that there's no telling what she's planning or what she'll do next. What threat do you think she poses to Ladybug and Cat Noir? Do you think she's hiding something big? As always, we would love to read your thoughts in the comments.
What can I do to help, Adrian?
Thanks, but it's not up to you or anyone else to help.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
I don't want to cause them any hurt. They're my friends, and they're obviously meant to be together.